Hi, this is Kate from Daisy Nails, creating fun, funky and fabulous nails. Moving along in the stained glass nail art inspired by Marc Chagall. As you can see, zooming in on the picture, which was done in a really high-tech way in that I did a screen record while zooming into the screen. So I'm just doing that little small section with bird, which makes me think of a croissant. So using the Born Pretty Jelly Gel, doing a little croissant shape. Just out of the picture. Come on, Kate, move it up. And bring it round at the top where the head is. Now the head is facing backwards, so making the bill of the bird face over the back, and the little bit of tail, as you can just see there. Bringing down just the vague shape of the legs, so I know where those are going to go. And around the side are lots of sort of entwined snakes. So I am painting the sort of the basic shapes of the snakes, just again so I know where I'm at. Now this one doesn't have as many colours as yesterday's by a long shot. It's basically green all over, but I did use 2 different greens, which you will see shortly. So I didn't need to put quite as much detail on as I did with that one. Okay, while that cures in the lamp, I am getting one of my Born Pretty greens. Usually I would say go and watch the first one to find out all of the ones I used, but actually they're not on there. I mean, it shows me putting them out and it shows what some of them are called, but I just couldn't see in the video when I was doing the voiceover what they were all called, and quite frankly, I didn't get around to looking when I got home either, so I do apologise. But this is a series of Born Pretty Jelly Gels that you can get from their website, or I think they still have them on Amazon, I'm not sure. But it's a set of rainbow. They all come together. Excuse me. So some of them are from the tortoiseshell set and some of them are from the rainbow set. But yeah, have a look on their website. You'll see the different sets. Okay, so I'm filling in all around where the bird is, and sort of in between that top croissanty bit with my green, trying to layer it as evenly as possible. I do find it can get quite streaky, so I use the Madam Glam brushes because they really hold gel well. And then I gave that a flash cure. Then I put the green over the bird, and then I got the sort of turquoisey green from the series and put that at the bottom of the bird just for a little bit of shading, and blended that in before I put it into the lamp. And once I'd done that, I then got the lighter of the 2 greens out and just went over one single coat, you know, a nice sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Thin coat. That's it. Thin is the word I couldn't remember. A nice thin coat over that, and that went in the lamp. And then I got the Madam Glam black nail, what's it called, art gel, just to go around all of those lines and then fill in the details. So the Born Pretty lines, I'm going over the top of those. You can see them through the jelly gel, so that's pretty easy. And then there's some bits of detail that are on the original picture that I didn't put in the original sketch on the nail, and that will be going on soon. I'm actually sitting in the car. It's absolutely roasting. I've got the windows closed because I do get quite embarrassed doing this in public. Don't ask me why. I've got friends who'll walk down the street and do stories, but you know, for me, I just get a little bit, people think I'm silly. So I may only get one voiceover done today, and try and get the other ones done another time. I'm sitting in the car because my eldest is currently doing a chemistry exam, and so each day they've got an exam, I've taken off half a day off work so I can bring them, and then I sit outside waiting for them to finish because they like having me there. Okay, so I'm now going down over the lines of the snakes. You know, if you want to flash cure as you go, flash cure as you go. If you're happy with the line, pop it in, flash it. Better than making a mistake nearby and ending up wiping it all off. I can't remember if I did. It doesn't look as if I did in this video, does it? I might chuck it in for a flash soon though before I start the detail. so bright. I'm really struggling to see the screen, so I can't really see what's going on. Oh, doing the legs, that's what I'm doing there. And they had a few little bits sticking out like claws. So that's been flashed, and now I've got a finer brush. This is the Natalie Mugridge detail liner. And just doing lots of little bits of detail. There was sort of feather markings on the bird. There were little dots in the snakes. So just adding all those. This one's a really nice simple one. I'm not sure if I mentioned in this video, I did in the last one, this series. Like I say, I've put the call out. Please tell me who your favourite artists, your favourite works of art are, so I can do future sets inspired by those. It was Paula that recommended these, so thank you, Paula. You can leave me a comment on the video if you've got something you'd like me to do. You could DM me on Instagram or on Facebook. On all of them, I am Daisy Nails by Kate. So yeah, go for it. Let me know what you want me to do. A few little bit more bits of detail. I can hear a train in the background. My eldest school is right next to the railway track. I love travel. I love the feel of places of travel destinations such as stations, bus stations, airports. There's always that sort of feeling of sort of potential energy that we're on the move. We're going to move anytime soon as they call our gate or our platform. Okay, pop that in the lamp for a full cure, and we're going to get the Born Pretty top coat out. This is quite a nice thick one, so because all of the lines mean that it's quite bumpy, I can just put a really nice thick layer, float it on, turn it upside down to make sure it pulls in the middle, and pop it in the lamp for the full cure of 60 seconds. And there is the finished product. Looks better with the light behind it than on the kitchen roll, but there we go, that's life. And this is the whole set together. Come back for the next one as soon as I've managed to do the voiceover, because I'm going to melt in here. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you want me to do next. Take care. Bye.